everyone, it's Lain Ehmann with layoutaday.com with another idea on how to make money scrapbooking. This is idea number 12, and my thought for today is to work at Scrap Expo, CHA, or CK type of trade shows for manufacturers. If you go to a large trade show like CHA, which is the Craft and Hobby Association, and you walk around the floor, there are tons of booths where people are demonstrating their products. And these are manufacturers who have brought staff to the location to demonstrate their products for store owners to purchase for their stores. If you go to a consumer show like the CHA now has a consumer show, or Scrap Expo, or the CKCs put on by Creating Keepsakes, those also have consumer shows, and there might be different branded shows near you. So there's a lot of different options, but there's literally dozens of these shows across the nation and probably around the world as well, where companies and stores travel to areas where they demonstrate what they have, their new products, the new project ideas, everything that's upcoming and new, and try to convince people to buy them. Now, if you are a large company like, let's say, Provo Craft, you might have a huge booth at CHA or at Scrap Expo where you're demonstrating a ton of different products, everything from your Cricut to the binding, the storyteller, to all the other new products that you have, and you need a lot of people to demonstrate those. If you are a smaller store or a smaller manufacturer, you may not have the wherewithal financially to bring a staff and fly them and house them in a location all around the country. So what you would do is you would hire somebody in the location where you're going who would then show up at your booth during the show and work the booth for you. So I think that the biggest opportunities are with the really large manufacturers and stores, and the really small ones as well. The ones in the middle tend to have less of a need for additional help from freelancers, which is what you would be. So if you are interested in this type of relationship, some of the pluses are that it can be a very fun and high energy environment, and you can make a significant amount of money in a single weekend. Now, the drawbacks are that you may have to travel. You also may not see your family very much, because if it's like for CHA, it goes on for several days from early in the morning to late at night. And also it can be very, very tiring. If you are not a people person, if you are more of an introvert, this is probably not the idea for you. But if you are interested, I suggest you go online, find some contact information for the marketing departments of some of the larger manufacturers, contact them and see what they do for their trade shows. Also, for the smaller manufacturers, do the same thing. Find out who they are, shoot them an email, tell them where you are, ask them if they're coming to your area, or if you know that there's a show coming near you, you can let them know, hey, I live near, there's one in New Hampshire, for instance. You could say, I live in New Hampshire, I'd be happy to work at the CKC for you if you need some help. And I've been scrapbooking for X number of years, and I've taught at my local store. Tell them your story and why you'd be great for this position. If you do well, and if you enjoy it, usually it can become a regular thing where you become part of the team, and you can either travel with them or just do the locations that are near you. But it can be a lot of fun if you are an energetic, kind of outgoing, bubbly type. I don't know any of those. But anyway, if that's something that appeals to you, I suggest you check into it, and also talk to your local store owner and see if they're going to be exhibiting at any of the Scrap Expos or other consumer shows, and you might be able to help them out as well. So anyway, another idea for how you can make money scrapbooking. This is Lain Ehmann with layoutaday.com.